Welcome back to Tomorrow Tonight. Well, let's move to our next story. The biggest headline of the week, as you all know, is that solar energy is being used for everything now. So it may have been quite a shock to people when America announced that they plan to occupy the nation of Greenland due to their geographic location and the amount of sunlight they get given each year. We have a panel of guests who are here to discuss whether it is ethical for another country to invade another, depending on how much sunlight they get. Caitlin, what do you think?
I just feel like America is always trying to capitalise on other people's, resources. Greenland has a lot of sunlight, but they should be using that solar power to power their country.
Right.
It's unfair for the US to just go in and try and take someone else's resources. I mean, they've got Alaska that has virtually the same amount of sunlight, so why can't they just do it in their own territory?
Okay, so you don't think that they should export that renewable energy that they've gathered to other countries, or they should just use it for themselves?
I think that they should export it, but that should be their own choice. I mean, the US is going in and taking it. That's not okay.
Okay. Josh, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I think that Alaska, not only does it have sunlight for half the year, it also has oil under the surface that people haven't been bothered drilling for, and I think oil and fossil fuels are. I still think we have a lot of time left and a lot of money to make out of them. They're the cheapest way that we can make power, and I don't understand why we're suddenly rushing to this renewable debate when instead we could just be working on, using the resources that we have more effectively and for a longer period of time.
Okay, Andrea?
Well, I think it's unethical because America is always stealing everyone's stuff. They see something, they say, oh, ooh, I like it, I might just take that and that as well. And I don't know, but I feel sorry for the people of Greenland that have to put up with this, just because they have all the sunlight,
Okay. Do you think it's right that we keep using fossilised fuels when it has such a negative impact upon our environment?
No, because there are so many better ways of getting power, like wind power, wave power, anything that you can think of, all natural ways to get this same amount of power that we get from fossil fuels. And even though the setup might be expensive, in the long run this is going to be better and a cheaper and more cost-effective way to do things.
Okay. Andrea?
Yeah, I think they should hire all those minions as well, that they set up the factory to build all that other energy as well. They've started something there, the renewable energy scheme.
Well, that sounds like an efficient method. Josh?
Oh, I just don't think that's a fair, thing with the third world. Like, the third world is trying to industrialize, trying to, give power and infrastructure to their citizens, and the only way that they can do that is with coal, which is why India is building loads of new coal mines as well as China. So to get power to their 2 billion or so citizens I don't think there's a way that you can do that with renewable energy.
Okay, but you think the adverse effects it has on the environment, you think that using coal in those third world countries outweighs those?
Well, I don't think it's fair on those countries that are behind us technologically to have to do stuff that we don't seem to be able to do effectively yet as a nation, ourselves definitely, but also a large portions of the first world still haven't adapted to this new regime because it's not as cost effective.
Okay. Do you think we should start thinking outside the box more and maybe harnessing renewable sources of energy through space travel, for example? Attach a couple of solar fans, not solar fans, just fans that gather energy to the side of a rocket, because a rocket goes at like 900 miles per hour, you see. So by going up to space, think of how much energy you gather there.
Surely they'd break off during takeoff.
They probably would. They probably would.
The International Space Station's covered in solar panels.
Right. Well, that's probably a good way to do things.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
I think secretly they know the solution, but they're keeping it to themselves to make, I don't know.
Oh, NASA will make a lot of money off that one day. The secrets of the universe.
Okay. Right, well, we're going to ease the tension there by going to a short break. Back soon.
Oh, hello. I'm Dr. Ryan from the Australian Academy of Science. Recent breakthroughs have shown that a human child's DNA is shockingly similar to an adult's. As you can see here from all this science, trial and error has led us to the species known as baby. And now we can finally test on them. Help us make a difference. Please don't abort your children. Send them to science at 42 Hemingway Street, Sydney. Thank you.